Hello folks, Brandon here with Slingmods.com, and today we have the LED rear fender safety reflectors for the Can-Am Spyder F3. Safety. Now, any sane Spyder rider will tell you that safety is the #1 priority when riding. Well, these LED safety reflectors will drastically increase side and rear profile visibility when riding. They replace your stock boring reflectors with LED reflectors that exude a brilliant glow of red illumination when the ignition is on. These LED replacement reflectors work on both the F3 and F3S models and are located here on the sides of the rear fender. There's absolutely no wire cutting, and these reflectors will look like they came from the factory if you follow this installation video. Today we'll be installing the LED reflectors on our shop F3S. Let's get started.
Start by removing the center screw from your rear taillight housing. Next, you'll need to take off your license plate to access the torque screw in order to remove the small panel. Then remove only the top bolts of your rear fender bracket, and then just slightly loosen the bottom bolts. Now carefully pivot the fender down on the ground with adequate padding for the fender to rest on. Now, using a hair dryer or heat gun, heat the factory OEM reflectors and remove them from the fender. Once off, make sure you go back through and clean off any excess glue. Now take a piece of tape and tape over where your stock reflector was. Then take your new LED reflector and hold it up in position and mark on the tape where to drill a hole for the wire to pass through. Then drill a hole large enough for the connector to pass through, peel off the tape, and simply repeat on the other side. Now take an alcohol wipe and clean the contact areas on both sides of the fender. Peel off the protective backing from your reflector, pass through the wire, align your reflector, and then push down into place. And then simply repeat for the other side. Next, you'll need to thoroughly clean the back of your fender, and using the alcohol wipes, thoroughly clean the contact areas for your square wire holders. Then simply attach the holders to the wire. And then one at a time, peel off the protective backing and apply to the inner sides of the fender. Now move this plug out of the way so you can drill another set of holes in the top left and top right corners, large enough for the connectors to pass through. You may also want to use some silicone sealer to plug the holes so that no water seeps through. Now you can reinstall your fender bracket's top bolts and tighten them down along with the lower bolts. Next, you can take your bullet terminals and connect them to your LED wires you pass through the fender. And mount them to the 2 side posts inside this compartment. Then take the 2 white wires and crimp them to one of the purple connectors, followed by connecting the 2 pink wires to the other purple connector. Now take the T-taps and clamp one to the white wire and the other to the black wire. Next, you can plug in the white wires to the white wire and the pink wires to the black wire. Then go through and use electrical tape to wrap all your connectors. And then reattach your small panel here, followed by your license plate and taillight housing.
Well, that's it, folks. You've successfully installed your rear fender LED reflectors. Now, if this product seems right for you, head on over to slingmods.com today and grab a set for yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe below to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mods for the Can-Am Spyder. I'm Brandon signing out. We'll see you on the road.